Hare Krishna. Today we are reading from Bhagavad Gita 6.3 of chapter 6. The name of the chapter is Dhyana Yoga. So here in chapter 6.3, Krishna is saying that for one who is a neophyte in the eightfold system, the eightfold yoga system, work is said to be the means. And for one who is already elevated in yoga, cessation of all material activities is said to be the means. So over here, Srila Prabhupada writes in the purport that the process of linking oneself with the Supreme is called yoga. Right? It is compared to a ladder for attaining the topmost spiritual realization. The ladder begins from the lowest material condition of the living entity and rises up to perfect self-realization in pure spiritual life. So, within this, right, this is almost like a ladder within the eightfold yoga system. Right? So, in the beginning, like all of the jivas out there, everyone is at the lowest point. Just eating, sleeping, drinking, mating, and regular activities. We don't even know what the purpose is. Right? We do not know what the purpose of our life is. What is the goal of our life? We're so lost. We go to sleep and we wake up thinking that everything over here that I'm doing is for me, for my family, for me, for my family. But, right, that is the beginning. And the perfect spiritual realization, right? The perfect self-realization in the spiritual life, that is said to be when we understand of how to perform our actions, of how to do everything for Guru and Krishna. And over here, it is even said, right, that concerning, Srila Prabhupada writes that concerning the eightfold yoga system, attempts in the beginning to enter meditation through regulative principles of life and practice of different sitting postures, which are more or less bodily exercises, are considered fruitive material activities. A lot of people are doing yoga in the Western world. Yoga has become so popular everywhere, and now they have so many different kinds of yogas. Heat yoga also is coming up, where you literally are going into a 90-degree sauna and doing yoga. How can in the heat one even focus on the breath and concentrate on the mind on the breath and so on? Right? So over here, all of those activities, Srila Prabhupada writes, lead to achieving perfect mental equilibrium to control the senses. When one is accomplished in the practice of meditation, he ceases all disturbing mental activities. A person, a Krishna conscious person, however, is situated from beginning on the platform of meditation because he always thinks of Krishna. That is the topmost, right? That when one elevates in this, what is Krishna saying? Krishna is saying that for one who is already elevated in yoga, cessation of all material activities is said to be the means where they say give up all material activities. That's what all of the Mayavadis, all of the other principles of philosophies are, that even you'll see so many sadhus, saints say give up everything, all of your material activities. All of your money is Maya, your jewelry is Maya, everything is Maya. And then on the same bottom over there, they will have a QR code where you can go and donate to money to them. You will have bank account numbers where you can transfer money to them. You will have like some legal attorneys and everything you can contact so that everything in your will you can leave to them. Right? One person, one sadhu even said that we are coming up with a new scheme now. What is that? That if you are Bill Gates today, you have so much money in this lifetime. You donate everything. You leave everything in our trust. Then we will calculate when you will rebirth. And when you rebirth again, we will come and give you all of this money. Right? What kind of stuff is going on? So a Krishna conscious person, right, is situated from the beginning on the platform of meditation. So simply chanting, eating the Mahaprasad, offering service to the Lord, chanting His name, listening to Hari Katha, right, makes us always think of Krishna. Because what does Krishna say? Man mana bhavamat bhakto. Right? Always think of me. And when a person is chanting, he's eating, you will say, now we cannot remember Krishna 24 hours in a day. We have work. We go to parties also. Over there we are enjoying. Over there we are talking to friends. So listen, we are going to the parties, but over there we know we are not eating any meat. We're not eating any onion garlic. We're not drinking alcohol. Right? We're not gambling. We're not doing any of these activities. Why? Because we know. We know about what we know about Krishna, that we're doing this for Krishna. We have given up all of these activities for Krishna. Just like how when a person has diabetes, you offer them anything sweet, they say, no, 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 I cannot have this. Now, 24 hours in their mind, they're not saying, I have diabetes, I have diabetes, I have diabetes. What are they doing? When you offer them, they have sugar, something with sugar. They say, no, 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 I have diabetes, I cannot have this. Why are they saying that? Because they know they have diabetes. They're not going around saying 24 hours that I have diabetes. So similarly, a person who's always thinking about Krishna, how to always think about Krishna is to never forget. If you never forget Krishna, then you're always remembering Krishna. Right? That's what even the sadhus, the saints pray. Aisi daya karo Maharaj, naam na visare, that we don't forget your holy name. And so even if we are outside, if we are working for doing anything, we know, oh, I have to finish work and I have to go home and cook for Krishna. I have to offer bhog. Right? We know. We have not forgotten about Krishna. It is not that we forgot about Krishna and we got into work and everything. Then we come out and we say, oh my God, I forgot about Krishna. Now what should I do now? Now I have to remember him now. No, it becomes inbuilt slowly, slowly when we chant. Krishna's name becomes inbuilt. Michael Phelps said one thing, how he was able to maintain his greatness. Every time he would walk through a doorway, right, he would say a positive affirmation that I am the best. I am breaking all the world. I have broken all the world records. He used to talk as if he did it already. He used to say, I have the best timing in 100-meter race. I have the best timing in lap races. I have the best butterfly stroke. I have the best backstroke. Every time he would keep repeating one positive affirmation every time he walked in through a doorway, or he was changing rooms, or he was climbing up on the stairs, or he was coming down on the stairs. Similarly, when we are changing, going through a doorway, what should we say? We should remember Krishna. We should remember Radha. And now when Bapuji was here, we were actually going to the airport on the way back on the last day. And we were going in our lane. All of a sudden, one person cut into our lane without any indicator and very rashly, and everyone was going very fast, and he barely had any space. Right? And at that time, Radha came out of Bapuji's mouth. Out of his lotus mouth came out Radha. And Bapuji said that in situations where, like, sometimes we're about to fall, something is about to happen, where we are going down, or somebody cuts in front of us, where we just got saved, right? Chanting Krishna's name, chanting Radharani's name, remembering Krishna during that time, right? It's not only beneficial for us, we also receive more mercy, because in the hard times, generally, who do we remember? We try and blame that person immediately. We try and yell at that person. We try and blame it on something, on our past karma or anything. Actually, Bhakti Paji Maharaj, once he was getting into the elevator, he was in a wheelchair during the later years due to his him having polio. As the Sevadar was taking the wheelchair inside, when the elevator is not aligned with the floor, they did not know, so they were trying to push the wheelchair in. And Srila Bhaktipad Maharaj actually fell off of the wheelchair. And as soon as he fell off, his first words were, "Thank you, Krishna." So in moments like this, where we all remember Krishna during the tough times, right? It's what is the definition of always think of Krishna, never forget Krishna. Because see, we have to test ourselves whenever anything bad is about to happen or something is happening to us, where we're about to slip. These days there's so much snow and there's ice on the road in US that you cannot even see the street. So you don't know if there's actually ice or there's some people slip on ice, right? So sometimes we're walking and we slip. Instead of saying, "Oh," or saying "damn," or some people say curse words. But if you say Radha, if you say Krishna, right? It may not happen right away, but we have to train our mind that in such situations to remember Radha, remember Krishna, because that means that we're always thinking about Krishna. But if we are just chanting during our time that we have for chanting, or just performing the specific number of rounds and then not thinking about Krishna, not remembering Krishna, right? Then that does not work. Because all Krishna wants is for always to think about Krishna. So a Krishna conscious person is, however, is situated from the beginning on the platform of meditation because he always thinks about Krishna. And being constantly engaged in the service of Krishna, he is considered to have ceased all material activities. So over here, in Krishna conscious, all of the activities that we perform, we're doing it for Krishna. Like we're earning money so Krishna can serve you, I can serve my family, I can serve Krishna through my family, Krishna to you. So nothing is Maya as long as we are doing everything for Krishna. We're traveling the world. You're seeing all of these beautiful places. Oh, they're remembering, wow, Krishna, such a beautiful planet you have created. In fact, Murari Bapu also says in his katha that, one man died and he went. And Krishna asked him, "Did you see all these beautiful places I created for you?" He said, "No." So what have you seen? Don't look at them from the personal perspective of material sense gratification, enjoyment. Look at them that how Krishna has created such beautiful world for us to enjoy, and we are here getting caught up in these small, small things. Actually, the real definition of Krishna is love. To love everyone. Right? Krishna, Bapuji says that when Krishna expands, that is love. And if we all want to go back to Krishna, we should all love each other, love everyone around us, spread positivity. Everybody should want to be with us. Right? So on the other hand, where people practicing this yoga system and they're opening their chakras and they're meditating and they're looking within their heart, they're all silent. And they're saying that I'm giving up all material activities, I'm giving up my family. And over here, being engaged in the service of Krishna, doing everything for Krishna, even though we are doing that material activities from their perspective. But if we're doing it for Krishna, it is on the highest, it is on the same level. Right? A yogi is working so hard by giving up all material activities. But over here, the devotee is doing similar activities, staying within the rules and regulations for Krishna, for his family, for his loved ones. And they're on the same level. How? Simply we just added Krishna. Just like how when we cook anything, right? But if we forget to add salt, it will not bring out the flavors, the taste. If you add the salt, it becomes perfect. So similarly, if we simply add Krishna to our life, simply join Krishna into our life, simply invite Krishna into our life by always thinking about him. And how do we always think about him? Just never forget about Krishna. Anything that we do, Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Anything good happens, oh Krishna, yes, you are so merciful. Anything happens, we're about to trip, about to fall, something's about to happen, oh Krishna. At that time, we receive the mercy of the Lord. If nothing is happening, even then, Krishna. Right? There was a movie also that was just released, Lalo. It's a Gujarati movie, but it has English subtitles. It's all about how Krishna is manifesting in different forms to help everyone, right? To help his devotee, to help everyone, Krishna is manifesting. Bapuji says that Krishna would have definitely come to each one of us at one time or another during our lifetime. We just were not able to recognize him. So whenever anybody does something good for us, think that that is Krishna who's doing it. Maybe through our parents, through our friends, through our siblings, through our husband, through our wife. We should recognize that that is Krishna inside him giving him or her the motivation to do this for us. Right? It is just to recognize Krishna everywhere. It is that simple. And to not forget Krishna, to always remember. And if we always remember, even when we leave this body, right, we will remember Krishna and then go back to Godhead. So we'll end it here. It is very simple. Always remember Krishna. And then we'll end here and we'll continue tomorrow. Before we end, we'll chant together Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Shri Shri Radha Vrindavan Chandra Bihari Lal Ki Jai Ho. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Jai Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Jai Shri Radhe, Hare Krishna.